Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. So good afternoon. We want to say thank you for joining us for this New Horizons webinar with title Latest Email Communication Hacker Attacks. My name is Miroslav Kucka. I am General Manager of New Horizons Prague, and it's my pleasure to open this event. This webinar is going to be presented by our senior instructor, Peter Gubarevich. And the agenda is very simple. The big point, some latest email communication hacker attacks, execution and countermeasures and discussion, and the value of CEH certificate. Peter, your part.
Oh, okay, so it's my turn?
Yes.
Oh, so quickly? Okay. Okay. So let me share my screen. Let me present my screen, my desktop. Okay, let's do it. And I will draw the schema of the attack. So I see this attack in action during last year, and some user-related vulnerability is actively exploited by attackers. And I will show you how they do it, because this is really interesting. From my point of view, you cannot stop it in technical way. So in this demo, we have some servers and workstations, say like that. So this is Mail Exchanger 1 and say Mail Exchanger 2. Please tell me if you see my screen. You see my screen? Because I'm not sure I'm drawing it on the presented screen. Anyone, just tell it by voice. Okay. Okay. I need to stop drawing to see your text. Okay, so let me continue drawing. So we have two servers, Mail Exchanger 1 and Mail Exchanger 2. We have some clients, like client 1 and client 2. They have their mailboxes, client 1 and client 2, on those servers, and servers are not interconnected. Each server is located somewhere in some country. In our example, this is going to be like Slovakia and Latvia. So when you send an email from client 1 to client 2, how it works, like the client 1 creates an email message in his or her Outlook and sends it to the mail server. Okay, the mail server then forwards through the internet this email message to Mail Exchanger 2, to the last part of this chain, say, and then the client 2 reads this email message from his or her email server. This is very simple. Okay. Sometimes an attacker can intercept communications on the stage number 1, on the stage number 2, somewhere. Okay, considering there are routers somewhere in the middle. Say these are going to be routers. You can capture communication on the stage number 3, number 4, number 5, and also there could be routers between the client and his email server as well. So stages like 6 and okay, 7. I will intercept communication somewhere between two servers. So I have the hacker laptop connected somewhere in the middle, and I will execute so-called man-in-the-middle. Oops. Was was drawing so hard. Okay, let it be like that. So the hacker will attack inter-server communication. So this is going to be hacker, this is going to be victim 1 and victim 2. The issue in here is like, okay, you have the Microsoft Exchange server and the communication to it is protected with SSL. Say you have HTTPS communication between the client and my Exchange server. So it's not that easy to intercept this communication. Possibly the victim number 2 also is connected with some secure protocol like IMAP-AS, for instance, and it's not that easy to intercept communication. In real life, I saw it many times. Like the hacker tries to execute spoofing, ERP spoofing between the email server and email client. The email client is presented the wrong certificate, the fake certificate. What do usually users do with this message like, okay, you are presented untrusted certificate? Of course, you know that they just click continue, okay, because they want to read their email. But this attack is not like that, because I want to use covered channels and to be completely hidden from user's view. That's why I will intercept communication between 2 email servers in this exercise. And the first key feature of this attack, that users are not aware that someone is listening and someone puts his eye on the traffic between 2 servers. Okay, so to demonstrate this, let me show you 2 workstations. Okay, like this workstation and this workstation. Tell me if you see both workstations, the Windows 8 and Windows 7, for instance, just to have some difference between 2 workstations. It doesn't really matter if this is Windows, say, 10 or Mac OS or maybe your Android phone. It doesn't really matter, because we are not intercepting the traffic between the client and the server. We're intercepting between 2 servers in this scenario, in this case. Of course, there are many attack vectors, like you can get into email through the Trojan on the client, on the victim workstation as well. Why not? In case the victim reads an email from his phone, this is very simple to intercept his wireless communication and listen for the traffic. Okay, but this is not about this. So we have 2 email clients. The first one, let me show you, and this is it, and this is it. So we have 2 clients. The one is Miroslav at kucka.sk. Guess this one is correct. Is it correct? No. And another victim is like this one, the peer at gubarevich.lv. So for you to understand that both are not directly interconnected, and each party is located in his own country. Okay. So, and let me show you the email server configuration. Okay, so the email account like this one. Okay, I know that this is not secure, and during hacking sessions you will see how easily you can capture the password and of course the email from POP-free communication. But this is not this case we want to talk about. So an address is like this one, Miroslav at kucka.sk, and also one more. User account is like this one. This one, peer at gubarevich.lv, and each one connects to his own email server, like this one and this one. So no direct interconnection. Okay, so now the man in the middle. In this exercise, both email servers present in a single subnet. But again, let me draw it. So you have two servers in a single subnet, and man in the middle injects his PC, injects the traffic in the same subnet. This is not really typical situation like two email servers in a single subnet, of course, yes. But say you have routers in between, like the server number 1 is connected to ISP, to the internet, and sometimes you can connect to this subnet. Sometimes you can connect to this subnet, and sometimes, if you have such possibility, you can intercept this communication in here or in here. So in my current demonstration, I will execute ERP spoofing between two servers. In real life, most probably, you will execute ERP spoofing between the server and the router with completely the same result. Okay, so now I will launch my super duper tool. It's not mine, of course. It's downloadable from the internet, from Italy. Okay, I guess you know this tool already because it presents many years around, yes, but still one of the most popular tools around because it works. It simply works. So I'm switching to Sniffer and let me discover the network. So I'm activating the promiscuous mode and I will scan the network. Okay, I have discovered a few machines in here. Okay, I just simply know by this moment that two are clients, two are servers, and one is router. Okay, which one is the server, which one is the client? You will spend, in real life, you will spend some time discovering the traffic and discovering all the ports and traffic types that flow through the network. To make it a little bit more quick, I will do it in a little different way. I will use Nmap. So again, on training session you will use most probably Kali Linux for this. Just I don't have enough RAM to launch one more virtual machine. That's why I'm doing it like that. So Nmap and any IP address of my choice. And this could be like the first one, 172.16.0.100. By using this tool, you perform port scanning on the target device, on the victim device, and also port probing. In many scenarios, a systems administrator changes the port. Say, for instance, as you might see, the port 110 is open. This is POP3. Okay, what could it be if, say, the port number is like 1111? What could it be? There is no such well-known port like 1111. But Nmap is able to probe, to check this port and see, okay, you know what? Actually, this is a remote desktop, or actually, this is POP3 or something else. So changing the port numbers is not an option. It's so-called security by obscurity. Like many of you may think like, okay, I'm not running RDP on the default port like 3389, and that's why I'm secure. Like I have moved my RDP server to some other port. No. By using the same Nmap, you can probe this port and answer this question in seconds. Okay, so now I know that this computer is a POP3 server. So this is the server, and also it has 25 port open, which is SMTP. The same I can do with 200 with the computer with IP address 172.16.0.200, and you will see in seconds that this is the email server as well. Yes, now the result for this, like this one. So this is email server, DNS server, and POP3 server. Okay, so actually I need this one, SMTP. I will not hack into POP3 at the moment because this is too simple. I want to make it hard. So it's done with Nmap. I have proved that two servers like 100 and 200 are really email servers. So I will switch to ERP spoofing and I will add two victims, 100 and 200, and I will execute ERP spoofing between them. It's not necessary that traffic will go between two machines randomly. We need to produce some email first. So do you have any question by this moment? Is everything clear? Like we have two servers, two clients, we intercept by using ERP spoofing the traffic between two servers. Okay, so it's not like between the client and the server, so that's why client is unaware, completely unaware that something is happening. Okay, and the SMTP protocol is one of protocols which can be easily intercepted. And in real life, okay, of course you can protect it with, say, TLS. In real life, you will see that it's a little bit different. In most cases, you will see unsecured port. Okay, so it's capturing the traffic. Let it stay. And now I'm switching to my victims, my users. So Miroslav decided to write some email to peer. Okay, why not? So he writes a message like peer@kubarevich.lv. Hello, I'm offering some goods. Okay. Some goods, really cheap and excellent quality. Some goods. I can put additional signature. Okay, let it be like that. Miroslav and the phone number. Like this. Okay. Let's send this email message to peer and let peer read this email. Yeah, something happened, like an email came to peer from Miroslav. Okay, that's good. I can also reply him, like reply. Okay, so what's the price? Let it be some signature like peer and the phone number of something. And I guess Miroslav will receive this email. I'm doing this to check that two-way communication works. So it works. This is good. Now let's get back to Kane software, and you see that some packets were routed through hacker machine. So this one is Miroslav PC. This one is peer PC. And this one, this Kane, works on attacker PC. Like this one. Okay. So it's time now to capture the real email and see what's inside. By this time, we just saw it on the client machine and just simply saw that there is some traffic flow. Okay, now I will launch one more tool, which is Wireshark. Probably you know this tool as well. So now I can continue my ERP spoofing, yes, and capture the traffic with Wireshark because I want to see it in clear text. Okay, once again, the Miroslav replies to Peter with the following message. So give me the reply back. I will open this email full screen. Okay, so the price is the 1,000 euro per single piece. Okay. Okay, and the signature, just in case. Send it. And now it happens something interesting in Wireshark. We see the bytes. Okay, so this is good. Let it stay. So peer switches. I'm switching to peer computer. I'm reading this email. Okay. Okay. Really good price for really good goods. Let me answer like, okay, I'm ready to buy 20 pieces next week. What's the next step? Why not? Let it be with my signature, just in case. Send. So I have answered, and Miroslav have received this request, so communication still works. This is okay. Now back to hacker machine. It's enough with capturing packets. It's done. So now I will filter out SMTP packets, SMTP traffic, SMTP. Okay. Now I see, I should see 2 sessions. Yeah, 2 sessions. The first session was with the delay of 28 seconds, and the next session was with the delay of 85 seconds. Okay, that's cool. So I will extract the first session, right click, follow TCP stream, and now you see the SMTP message as it was sent between the servers. Of course, it's not the human readable format. So I will save as to my desktop, to the desktop like aaa.eml. This is the first email, that's cool. And I will return back to SMTP, and I will save, I will follow this stream, TCP stream, yes, this one, and save as this email message like bbb.eml. Okay. Now let's check my desktop, and now you see that I have 2 email files. Let's open and see what's inside. So again, this one is Miroslav PC. This one is peer PC, but this one physical machine is attacker PC. Okay, let's open and see what's inside. I see the communication like Miroslav Kutska is listening to Peer Gabarevich, like the price is like this one. Okay, that's cool. What's so valuable in this situation? I see real business communication, and I see from email the usernames, not usernames but display names actually, and of course addresses. In BBB I see what? Open please. Please open, open. It's opening. Open. Outlook probably still closes. So I will stop unneeded programs. I don't need this anymore. I don't need Wireshark anymore. Just open my email, finally. Thank you, Outlook. You're so helpful. Okay, let me kill Outlook. Now it works. Okay. So I see that one of my clients or victims is ready to buy and ask for the next step. I will reply him from the faked account. And now let me demonstrate you how I do this. So on my hacker PC, I will launch Outlook. Just let me check. Again, good Outlook, good. Will launch. The computer is a little bit overloaded with virtual machines, that's why. So okay, I will configure my own user account. But I will do it in a little bit different manner. So what's gonna be my name? This is very simple. I will reply, cancel, sorry. I will reply Miroslav from my account, faked account, to not Miroslav but to Peter. I will reply to Peter. To fake this account, I will take this display name. Okay, so in my Outlook, I'm configuring account settings, my account, and this is gonna be just simply copy paste from that email. Outlook doesn't let me open this. Okay, that was like Miroslav at New Horizons SK. But the address, the issue is that I don't know his password for his box or something. I will create faked mailbox on Outlook.com, and this is going to be like this: Miroslav.Kucka at Outlook.com. Email server, like I will reply to Peter, so this one 200. The username and password doesn't really matter because I will only send, and that's it. Okay. So let's check if I see it right. Miroslav Kucka, New Horizons SK. I will reply to Peter. Reply. Please pay 20,000 euros to this account, IBAN 1234, and I will dispatch goods in 3 days on cleared payment, and I will also fake the signature. Now, what's interesting about this email? I'm replying to a real victim from faked account. I'm presenting my faked IBAN, so somewhere in China, and I'm also presenting the previous communication. I have faked the display name. I have faked this email because I'm adding the previous communication. Okay, let's do it. Send. Now I want to see it on victim PC. Victim PC is Peer PC. Send, receive. Now look at this. I've got the reply. The victim got the reply from Miroslav, New Horizons, okay. So what's inside? Please pay. Now, can you please point me the difference between previous emails, previous text, previous communication, and this current communication? Can you please show me where is the catch in this scenario? If you see it, of course. Yes, email address. Yes, of course. But there are two issues. First issue is that I'm presenting a really good looking display name, the same as it was before, because I have spoofed it. Okay. No one stops you from registering on Outlook.com your own mailbox with attributes like this. No one stops you. No one will check your passport. No one. So you will just simply creating this account, and that's it. The key point is this one. So I'm pasting here previous communication. Yeah, this is important. And one more thing. Consider Peter reads this email on his Android or maybe on his iPhone. What does he really see from his iPhone? Let me show you an actual screenshot from my phone. This is the screenshot from my phone. Now tell me, do you see any email address in here? Actually, no. Of course, no. Yeah, Outlook photo won't be visible. But again, this is a little bit different because we are capturing communication between two different countries and not interconnected clients. That's why they will not see photo anyway. The photo comes from global address list, from Active Directory, which is completely different story, yes. And people will not notice. In this scenario, you only are presented the display name, and display name, and this is it. You are not presented an email address. And considering you see the previous communication, it's really important because you see it, and you will pay it. You will do. This is not enough. Let me show you one more step. So I have replied from faked account to Peter, and Peter will reply back. Okay, we have paid. And now look at this. I'm replying to Outlook.com, and all my future communications will come to Outlook.com. So an attacker got interrupt the communication between Peter and Miroslav one way. Now to interrupt this communication the other way, I will also send something to Miroslav as well. How do I do that? I will reconfigure my email account, hacker account, and this is going to be Peter Gubarevich from New Horizons, Latvia. And I'm replying from address like peer.gubarevich@gmail.com. Email address is this one. I don't need to fix anything about relay settings because I will deliver to the final destination. One more option is to go to gmail.com and write email from web. This is quite the same. So okay, user account is configured. Now I will open an email from my desktop. Yes, this one. And I will reply Miroslav. Oh my god, this is so expensive. I will contact you next week about this topic. And I'll put the spoofed signature as well. Send. Now let's check Miroslav's site. This one. Send receive. Now do you see the difference once again? Of course not. Of course not. You don't see in display name because it was copy pasted actually. I will open this email full screen. Of course, there's the difference because this one is gmail.com, this one is peer.gubarevich.lv. In real life, I saw it myself, like users really have their mailboxes incorporate and private like this and are forwarding their email from one box to another one and replying from the second mailbox. So this also could be typical situation. Why not? But let me draw the whole picture. So you have two guys, Miroslav and Peter, and you have some hacker account, actually two hacker accounts. This one, Kutska.sk. this one is uberevich.lv. This one is outlook.com, and this one is gmail.com. Now the communication is like this. And what was previously in here is broken. It doesn't work anymore. So both parties communicate with a hacker and not with each other. Okay. Oops. So now let me tell you if it really works. So it's done with technical demonstration, with this one technical demonstration. You see how easily it can be done. Of course, you need some tools like Wireshark, for instance, or some hardware with Wireshark inside, with Kali Linux inside and Wireshark. Like for instance, LAN-Turtle. If you ever had of LAN-Turtle, let me show you. This is going to be a LAN-Turtle. Like this device, which actually is a router. Oh yeah, this one, I like this one. So LAN-Turtle is injected in the network or connected to a switch as well. And it performs man-in-the-middle attack in this manner and captures all the communication and is able to inject traffic. So it's done with this. And let me show you some real footage of what happened in some company. This is a screenshot because I'm not permitted to show you the real picture, but you already see it, probably not this one, but this one and this one, like this one. That was the Chinese address, lionsomething.com. An attacker who was inspecting traffic. I don't know how. I don't know. Because my part is protected, I think between the client and our Exchange server, this should be okay. Should be probably. The ethical hacking purpose is to find out what you don't know about your network. So could be an attacker is inspecting my traffic as well. I don't know. But in this scenario, previously we were communicating with some original some original email box, and then the reply from outlook.com, and the scenario was quite the same. We can dispatch payment is received, and the other party was like this. This one, instead of blah 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 harm.lv. Guess you see the difference. So I took this attack from real life, and I'm seeing this attack all the time now. This really modern attack and actively working, and people really pay. Here in Latvia we have really small country, but I saw at least 3 business cases when users have paid money. And I was investigating the issue and discovered that the spoofing was so easy. The question, if you can stop this attack in some technical way, for what I see now, it's not possible, because it's like, you want to stop what? Emails from outlook.com or from Gmail or what? Say sometimes they spoof your own domain, yeah, and then let me show you the exchange rule when say, so the picture is like attacker at company.sk writes an email to a victim at company.sk. An attacker is located somewhere outside the company, but the victim sits inside the company, and you have the email server. And when this email comes to your Exchange server from outside, you can stop it. You can stop it by this rule, like this one. This rule works for me, for my Microsoft Exchange, like this one. So my domain, like gubarevich.lv, and the sender is located outside the organization. And with some exceptions sometimes, so I'm deleting such messages. But what you cannot prevent as easily this Outlook.com. No way. Because no way. Say what you can prevent, like an attacker, victim, no, this is you, and this is victim. Victim, show me you, and attacker. And you work within your company, company.sk, for instance. Victim somewhere on gmail.com. An attacker pretends to be from your company, like attacker at company.sk. And you know what to do. You know how to protect defend from this attack. Type if you know, or just say in microphone. Actually, the keyword is SPF record, and I see that many companies still don't have their SPF record in DNS. But this attack, which is like from Outlook.com, you cannot stop anyway. And this is really bad because I have some business case, have had some business case, an attacker at company at Outlook.com sends some real bullshit to some person at gmail.com, and you are located in company.sk, for instance. Attacker pretends to be you.company at outlook.com, but your actual address is like you at company.com. And this person receives an email from faked identity, and you cannot do anything about this, just simply anything. Let me show you how you can check if everything is okay with your SPF record as well. I will go to mkey.cz, and I guess you know this website, no? With this one, this really good one, where you can spoof email headers, like for instance from name Miroslav Kucka, say New Horizons, SK, email, okay, advanced, from email like Miroslav at newhorizons.sk. I'm not sure if this is gonna work for Miroslav, but we can check it. To appear at my address, what's the difference? Actually, we don't have time to go through all of the headers, or which headers you want to see. Like my spoofed already. I will leave this address for you to play with. Now, what I actually want from this one, reply to also works sometimes actually. Yes. Let me finish my demonstration first, and we can discuss it a little bit later, all the things. Actually, the 100%, this one, about 100%, possibly Outlook.com, it's not that easy. Okay, New Horizons, escape. I will send it to my own email, and we will see if it works or not. I will send it through my to my exchange. CH courses, of course. Reply to. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want anything like this one. Header, we can do it. SMTP. Exchange online farm.lv. Yes. Plain HTML. I can copy paste something from actual email to have HTML. Let me hello, just simply hello. I'm not robot. I'm not robot. No. And now what? Stupid captcha. Okay, I'm still not robot. Okay, I will not fill anything of this. I just want to test if this is going to work or not. Okay, let's see. Okay, I will check my email. I don't do this on Hacker PC. I'll go to my workstation. Email. Oh, well. Properties. Is there anything interesting? I just see that this comes from imcase.z. But you see how easily you can spoof the display name and address as well. Probably this domain is not protected with the SPF record. So spoofing is so easy. Actually, I will close it. It's enough with mkey. You will play it yourself. But this one is a very important one, because then you understand what the real hack value is. It's not the password. It's not even the data. Sometimes it's when you can inject something. And within the single transaction, the victim will pay you some 10,000 euros, 20,000 euros, and you'll be happy with that. And of course, about the courses, like during ethical hacking course, we learn how to perform penetration tests. It's not like I'm sending fake emails through the world. No. I perform some penetration test. That means I have the contract with company owner, and I will try to fool people in this company on purpose, and then I will report and send my findings to the company owner. It works like that. So that was really simple about the capturing traffic, about spoofing mail messages, and countermeasures, just a little bit. So SPF record and this rule on Microsoft Exchange. Do you have any question by this moment? Okay. Fooling people with email is so interesting. It's so funny. Okay, so Miroslav, you here?
Yes, I'm here.
my technical demonstration is finished. Do you want me to show the part of the training material?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Yes. Okay. So let me show you the part of training material. I will navigate to my training material of ethical hacking course. Okay, the material courseware. We have two parts in this courseware. First is the lecture and labs. Let me show you the part of lecture, like session hijack, anything. In lecture there are 2,500 pages. So it's not 100, it's 1,000. Let me open this. And in labs we have 1,500 pages as well, so 4,000 pages in total. And let me show you how typical material looks like. Just a little bit below, like this one. So typically you are presented some slide describing the situation and explanation of this material, of this slide. And like this one, some steps to perform attack and text explanation how to do this. Text and explanation how it works. Also labs, let me show you some labs. Lab manuals, like the same session hijacking, why not? Lab manual. In labs, you are instructed to prepare your PC for some exercise. You need to install, for instance, some ZAP software. Okay. You want to hijack HTTPS with SSL strip. Okay. And they instruct you how to do this. You download, you install, you execute, you click, and receive some result. Guess I'm not scrolling too fast for the internet connection, and you see it. So it's not the training session at the moment, just for you to see how it happens like. So this is the typical lab when you instruct you what to install and what result to receive. Like for instance, the same SSL strip. The victim is establishing connection to some website, and man in the middle sees that there is the redirection from HTTP to HTTPS, and an attacker breaks this communication. He establishes HTTP between his computer and the victim, and HTTPS between himself and the web server. This is how it works, the schema of SSL strip, for instance. And they instruct you what to do, what to type to get this result. So this is a lab manual, and this one the lecture. 4,000 pages is a lot, is really a lot. Really. But during the session, what we're going to do, we will not read the lecture, we will attack. We will launch all our virtual machines and execute all the attacks. A lot of attacks. Actually 5 days of attacks. It's not like thousands of attacks actually, but hundreds could be. But it's not like the task for a few minutes. It's the task for 5 days, full week. So I have presented the training material. Miroslav, your turn.
Thank you, Peter. It was really very interesting, even for me. I'm not IT guy, technical guy, and yes, I'm going to
share your presentation. Yeah.
Yes, to open and to continue with my presentation. Can you see my presentation?
I do see. Yes, I do.
Okay. So first of all, Peter, thank you for this very interesting presentation. And now, guys, I would like to invite you to receive much more information and much more know-how how hackers are thinking and what to do to prevent attacks. This slide is an invitation to attend our upcoming certified ethical hacking classroom training. The date is December 4 to 8 in Praha, and Peter Gubarevich will be instructing this. What we are providing, first of all, it is 5-day training full of attacks, and it is technical training. I suppose you know you heard a lot about CEH. What we are providing is official EC Council training style, courseware, slides, labs, hacking tools, reference materials, and of course exam voucher to attend at your exam. And that is standard. What is unstandard, and that is what we are providing as something extra, is informal info security networking. We invite all students to attend networking in famous Prague pub, where students can meet CEH instructor and New Horizons of Prague owner. Beer and dinner is complimentary. That is the value. Second, it is EC Council ethical hacking training. Does it mean that each student can attend the same 5-day training once more? It is free. And the last one is we are providing all students, we call this private hacking labs. That means that students can continue in practicing hacking using the same virtual machine as those used during the training, and to practice attacks after class training. Let's go on. Fourth benefit, we call this reward yourself. What we are providing is if you attend or order ethical hacking training and pay full price, we send you ALSA gift voucher, the value of 150 euro or 4,000 Czech crowns, and you can use this to buy any gadget you want to buy or you like. And next one, we invite you to celebrate New Horizons 35th anniversary. And what does it mean? We provide you option to win a free course at one of 6 worldwide, famous worldwide location of New Horizons. We are presenting New York, but you can attend LA or Dubai or Melbourne and 2 more locations. And the last one, it is price offer for groups. We are providing, or individuals, we are providing early bird discounts, which I hope are very, very nice to see. And those discounts are maximum 33% for plus enrollments. So what to say in the end? Thank you, Peter, for presentation. Thank you guys for joining our webinar. I hope that webinar you listen was motivating for you, and hope that this webinar helped you to to decide to attend our training and to go deeper to a different part of ethical hacking and to learn how to prevent your information systems from hackers. What I want to tell you in the end, thank you for joining and enroll today to ethical hacking training and grab all your giveaways.
In case any technical question, you can also ask.
Do you have any questions?
No questions, probably. Okay.
Seems that there are no questions.
Okay, let's finish as is. Thank you for visiting. Thank you very much. I'm leaving.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Bye.